What's going on, everybody? Brandon here, and in today's video I want to talk to you about SEO here on Steemit. So I know it's an exciting topic. Everybody wants to talk about SEO. I'm being sarcastic. SEO, if you don't know what it is, it stands for search engine optimization. It's basically how web developers, bloggers, vloggers, any kind of content creator here online structures or tweaks their content to help it show up better in search results such as YouTube and Google. Those are the top two search engines on the internet. So I'm going to talk to you today about whether I think it's important to use SEO here on Steemit and some things you might be able to do to improve your search rankings. So first of all, we need to pick a winner from yesterday's comment rewards. So let's pick a winner from yesterday real quick. All right, the winner is Knowledge Seeker. They said congrats to JR11 who won the hoodie auction. I think things like Steembay are only the beginning for Steemit. It seems like there are always new projects in the works by members of the community, which will only help the platform grow. I am looking forward to see where Steemit will be a couple months from now. Me too. Super exciting with all the things that are being developed here on the Steem blockchain and keep coming to the Steemit platform. It's awesome. We're seeing some exponential growth, and I'm going to show you some of that in today's video. So congratulations to Knowledge Seeker. Let's just make sure that you did upvote that post. And they sure did. Cool. So let's go ahead and send them over $20 US worth of SBD. And today, 3.24 Steemback dollars equals 20 US dollars. Let's go in the wallet here. All right, let's send that on over to them, and I'll just like to make sure that this went through. And it did. Cool. Okay, congratulations there. Now let's get into today's video. We're going to be talking about Steemit SEO. Now, I just went and did a quick search to find out what kind of rankings we have here on Steemit. I don't know if you guys remember a few years back, a new program. It was actually an online opportunity, a network marketing company that launched a blogging platform called Empower Network, and it really exploded because one thing that they could boast about or brag about is that they had a killer Alexa ranking. If you don't know what Alexa ranking is, they rank all the top sites in the world. Alexa basically goes out and ranks all of the sites based on their volume of visits, how long people are staying on the site, and all those different kind of data points. And so we are currently, this is incredible, guys. Steemit.com is ranked 1316th. So it's the top 1316th site in the world right now. It's also ranked the top 501 site in the US. So that is incredible. I mean, you know how many big sites there are out there. So it's incredible that we're ranked that high. I just had to check this before I made this video. But that was one thing that Empower Network did, or they boasted about, is that they had a killer Alexa ranking. So that helps bloggers on their platform, show up in Google search results. So it's the same thing here with Steemit. So that is a good point to point out there. Now we can also get some more data points here about Steemit from going down this Alexa site. Like United States is the top country. This surprised me. South Korea is the #2 country on Steemit. Now that's shouldn't be too surprising because South Korea is actually putting a lot of money into the crypto world right now. They're investing a ton of money and really boosting the overall market cap when it comes to crypto. So that shouldn't be too surprising that they're on board with Steemit. Then we go down here, daily page views per visitor, 3.5. Daily time on site is 5 minutes, 60 seconds. So you can see how this is growing here. Get the keywords. And this is interesting to note here, upstream sites, which are sites that people were, basically, these are the sites they came from to get onto Steemit. So a lot of it's coming from Google search, 19% anyway. I'm actually kind of surprised that's not higher, but that's still pretty good. Facebook, YouTube, CoinMarketCap.com, Reddit. So that's pretty cool to know. And so this is something you might want to consider if you're really going to make SEO part of your Steemit game. If that's going to be a big part of your blogging, and if you're really depending a lot on Google, you might want to know how much traffic is actually coming from Google. So this isn't incredibly high. And what's interesting is if you go to Steemit and you use this search tool up here, so let's just put in Steemit into the search tool up here. This is actually currently, and I know this will change, this is currently a Google search results engine right here that they're using. So it's not even their own search engine. So I think that will change. So who knows, some of these results, and I'm not sure 100% sure on this, but some of the results that we saw coming from Google could really be coming from here, right? So I don't know, but I know that at some point, I feel pretty certain anyway, that Steemit will introduce their own search engine for their platform. I mean, I have no doubt. I don't think there's any reason why they wouldn't do that. It's probably a lot of work, but I do have a feeling that that will come in the future. So this will be a totally different experience here with the search function. So I had somebody ask me the other day, and I've been thinking about this pretty much nonstop since they asked me. They said, Brendan, are you really putting a lot of attention into your SEO on your blog? And my answer was yes and no. I'm not putting a lot of effort into SEO on Steemit itself, but I am on my videos. Right now, currently, I'm using YouTube. Now, this is going to change. I'm going to be using YouTube eventually for all of my videos. And I probably won't even upload to YouTube anymore. But for the time being, Steemit is so new that one of the reasons why I still use YouTube is because I want to get new people over to Steemit. Okay, so the more people here, the more valuable it is. That's what I'm looking to accomplish there. So I am using SEO in my YouTube videos, and I can actually show you this real quick. So I pulled up this browser. This is YouTube, and as you guys know, now I'm not signed in. So and this is a fresh, cleared the history and all that stuff. So that way we get fresh results here. But I'm just going to look up Steemit. The #1 video, so underneath the ad here from Ty Lopez, the #1 video is my video, an in-depth Steemit review for beginners. So if you guys are wondering if I'm using SEO, yes, I am, but maybe not in the sense that you think that I'm using it. I'm using it definitely for YouTube. So let's scroll down a little bit more, and we'll see a couple of my other videos on here. Like this is one of my videos. And here's another video I just recently did, got a lot of attention. So yes, I am using SEO, but on YouTube, not for like my Steemit articles. I'm not actually going into detail using certain keywords and trying to write 2,000 word articles or anything like that on Steemit. So that's basically my strategy, guys. I'm not trying to, kill it in the search results on Google. I've actually gave up on Google years ago because it's just hard to get ranked in there. Now, I know that a lot of search results are coming up for Steemit because it's a higher ranked site now. But here's something that I want to point out for you guys, and this is the main reason why SEO is not my long-term strategy. It's not my long-term game here with Steemit. So if you go, over to YouTube and you take a look at YouTube, and this is owned by Google, right? YouTube is owned by Google. Well, if we go over to DTube here, you see the similarities here, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this because I think it's awesome, and I think it's a cool. It's like sticking it to the man here, making a video, site like YouTube that looks eerily similar, but it's not, and it's decentralized. I think it's a really cool layout they got here. But what I want to say is that Google probably doesn't like that. Now, there's nothing they can do about this. I mean, it's decentralized, and they're not breaking any copyright or anything like that. They just set it up very similar to YouTube. But I'm sure that Google doesn't like that. And Google controls all of Google's search results, and especially with net neutrality now. I mean, they can do whatever they want anyway. But especially now that net neutrality has been killed, they could do whatever they want, guys. If they wanted to just go ahead and take Steemit.com out of their search results, they could do that at any point in time. Would they do that? I think that would be a huge business decision on Google's part. So I don't know that they would actually do that. They may start limiting those results. Who knows, guys? Who knows what they want to do to kind of stick it back to Steemit and DTube and all that. Who knows, guys? That's why I don't think it's a good long-term strategy to do SEO, especially on Steemit. I mean, if you're doing like regular blogging on WordPress or something like that, yeah, you better be paying attention to SEO. You better be learning how to use keywords and all that, and putting image tags and meta tags in there and learning all that. You better learn all that if you're trying to do this the old school way on a traditional blogging platform. But if you're doing this on Steemit, I wouldn't worry too much about it, guys. I personally don't worry about it at all. The only thing that I worry about is creating original, great content. And I know, guys, I say that in every single video, but that's what I'm concerned about, creating original, great content that people want to see, and making sure that my titles to my articles or my vlogs are of good, something that's going to get people's attention. Pay attention to stuff like that, okay? Also pay attention to your followers. I've mentioned that over and over as well. So I'm more concerned about creating relationships here on the platform and creating content that people are looking for and getting them over here to my channel to follow me. If you're doing SEO, and this is another thing to think about. With Steemit, we're basically on a platform that recycles its content every 7 days. So after 7 days, we don't earn anything monetarily from our articles. After they've cashed out, guys, they've cashed out, and you don't earn anything else on those articles. So if you're using SEO and working to get your blog out there on Google, it may take 3, 4, 6 weeks to actually get into the search results to begin with. And by that time, you're not going to earn any money on your article. Now, the other side to that is that, well, maybe you're interested in just getting more people from Google to follow your blog. So you're doing all this work with SEO because you think, even if my blog shows up in the search results 4 or 5 weeks later, if that person likes your article, then they could follow your channel, which would earn you future money on those followers, right? So that's the kind of debate going on there. But again, for me personally, you can do whatever you want, and there's a lot of great articles out there about Steemit SEO. I've been going over them the last couple of days, so there's some cool pointers out there if you want to look those up. But basically, this video here, I just want to explain why I'm not putting a lot of focus into it. I think that it's best for, you know, if you're going to be doing YouTube videos for the time being until you get on DTube and you just want to get more people into Steemit, yeah, make sure you're checking out, make sure you're doing some good SEO work over there on YouTube. But for Steemit, to build up your following, to start earning some money, you know, I don't think that SEO is a huge part in that for me. You know, I'm just worried about my following, communicating with them, answering their feedback, answering their comments, and making great videos for you guys. That's what I'm focused on personally. So basically, in this video, I just want to answer that question that somebody had for me. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think we should be putting more attention on SEO on our Steemit articles, or do you think that it's something that's not really needed here on Steemit, that we shouldn't rely on Google and all these massive centralized search engines? Should we not be worried about that? So let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll be interested to hear your guys' opinion and what you're doing on your own channels as far as SEO goes. All right, guys, well, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want a chance to win $20 US in SBD, all you have to do is upvote and comment on this video, and I will be picking a random winner tomorrow. All right, guys, that's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.